Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Napoleon Total back again with some Shogun 2 Avatar battles. Actually, no, I take it back. Shogun 2 classical battles, some Scramble for the Far East, and today we are gonna have 1v1 between Mito and Romeo right here. And well, basically what is going on is that I did a tournament, and well, I'm gonna tell you how the tournament went, but and this is the first battle of the tournament, so it's Mito versus Romeo. And the reason why I'm not going to be showing you the tournament layout is because the tournament in which I didn't go too well, in the sense that the second it got started, it got destroyed. And what I mean by that is literally the tournament got started, and then what ends up happening is that some people had issues like getting up. Opening the mod. Some people did the tournament, and the general idea was that we have all the tournament videos in, so I can see who wins and who lost, and then after that we're gonna do it. But unfortunately, some people did it late, and that meant that some other people couldn't do it, and it was just the whole thing was a mess. But that said, I'm just gonna show these as normal battles and not gonna mention the tournament. This and the next video, which should be coming out very soon, is going to be technically a tournament battle, but well, this tournament is basically not continuing, so it's not going to be a tournament battle. It's just going to be a normal battle. But anyway, today we are going to have France versus Mexico, and right off the bat we have France. I'm actually going to go over the arm counts for the French. France, 2 units of Sans Garde. Sans Garde, for those who don't know, are actually the Emperor's bodyguards. They're Cent in French means 100, and Garde, I don't think I need to explain what Garde means. But these guys are limited to 100 units, so 100 men, and I like it how they're 160 combined. And the reason why they're 100 is because they're supposed to be protecting the Guard, protecting the Emperor, which I think is Napoleon. No, it's France. As France, you can actually deploy Napoleon, but this guy decided not to deploy. Romeo decided not to bring Napoleon, which is alright. Sure, go ahead. But his general still looks pretty good looking with his Bicom. He has 2 units of Sans Gardes on the right, and that's where his cavalry is. The rules were max 2 elite units, max 2 artillery pieces, and max 2 cavalry units. Obviously, you can choose not to bring any elites, cavalry, or stuff like that, but why would you? Yeah. Well, yeah. So, in terms of frontline troops, we do have some Grenadiers of the 2nd Legion. Grenadiers of the 2nd Legion all across the front lines, which is not a bad choice. And yeah, we have some more Grenadiers of the 2nd Legion. France has a very good roster of elite units, especially line units. And yes, as France, you can also bring 2 units of the Imperial Guard, the Grenadiers of the Old Guard, but I don't know if he brought them or not. He also brought in 2 Colonne de Oberteur de 12. I am butchering that, I know. Basically, Napoleon 12-pounder Napoleon cannons. And these guys are terrifying if you know how to use them correctly. And yes. I'm pretty sure France brought 2 units of the Imperial Guard. But for Mexico, we have a whole different set of units. Off the back, in the front lines, we have some guerrillas, and Mexico is going to be deploying all of them. So yes, really like this place. Like, you have the trench. Well, and yes, these are 4 deployables that you can bring onto the battlefield, and then you have literally the fields. But back here, we have some more deployables with some infantry. Infantry, some more infantry in battalion mass. We have some lancers, yeah, pretty good looking guys with, and then we have some cuirassiers, Mexico's cuirassiers, which, they look very French, but that said, France during this time was also using a lot of Mexico during this time was actually, I think it was under French influence, at least in terms of military uniforms. And we cannot forget the General, which is right here. Yes. But let's get started with the battle, and this battle is going to start. And remember, gun units in this mod have 200 range, so they're going to actually open fire pretty quick, pretty soon. France is just going to march on and get away with this entire army, which is not a bad choice. On his right, he's moving up the Salt Guards. Very good looking uniform, especially with the white breastplates and white helmets. Obviously these guys are like the gendarmes, which for those who don't know are military police, military and paramilitary force, which to a certain extent they're meant for peacekeeping actions. But yeah, that's that. We have another unit of guerrillas coming out of the forest, so every time you see a barricade right here, that's a guerrilla unit. But yes, that's that. I was generally surprised that Mito didn't do the opposite and put these guys here, but sure, go ahead. But now the center, he's gonna keep the center. His cavalry, yeah. On the side, we have even more troops of infantry, and we do have a unit of lancers on the side that are moving to help this side because he does have his cavalry on the right, on the French right. On the French right, Mito's left. Yeah, and he's moving another cuirassier unit. Very terrifying horses, and I have to admit these cuirassiers are one of the better looking, well, the best looking guys. The best looking unit of the entire Mexican army today. While the Salt Guards are literally this exact same. The best looking unit in the French army. And finally the French artillery is going to open up. He brought 2 pieces of artillery, yes. And these guys can be absolutely terrifying. These are howitzers, so none of the ruckus we have been seeing with what do you call it? None of the ruckus that we have been seeing with field guns, so they will do damage and they hurt a lot, especially if you switch them to shrapnel shot. They are even more terrifying. And not to mention, in this mod, you can keep your units on shrapnel shot. They just have to be well within range. That gun just dudded. It fired, but it didn't go off, so they have to reload it. That went off. Oof, yeah, these guys are getting pummeled. 3 kills, 3 deaths. Oh no, 5 deaths. But yes, pretty terrifying. I would actually go for the cavalry, but where's the cavalry on this side? Yeah, we have more infantry in Mexico moving, and I would actually target these guys. They definitely have the range. I'll target these guys, and yeah. But well, apparently France is going to sit here while Mexico is essentially being forced to, or preparing to be forced to attack, essentially. And the reason for those that are, for those that have watched my videos before, oh no, this is the Grenadier Guard, Grenadiers of the French Imperial Guard, of La Garde Imperiale. But I've been saying in a lot of my videos that you have to spread out. In this one, you don't have to spread out. And the reason why is because if your men are in range, they can all fire. And that is terrifying. This cavalry force is just gonna... I don't know what he's gonna do. If you do a good cavalry force, you can actually knock out these lancers, this cuirassier, all these 3 units of infantry. Yeah, their cavalry, if used right, is extremely terrifying. So yeah. I'm gonna see what this cavalry force does. If they move any closer, they actually might get shot. And I think artillery in this mod have almost infinite ammunition. Okay, I would actually use these guns against the cavalry because they're terrifying. Because the second you knock down a cavalryman, they can't get up. But what is this? Oh, Grenadiers of the Legion. And Grenadiers of the Legion moving to farm right here. Not a bad choice at all. And yes, we actually do have gunfire on the side. Grenadier of the Legion, Grenadier of the Legion, and Grenadier of the Legion against 3 units of blocked up infantry. So yeah, that's interesting. And they are shooting into force while the French are not shooting into force, but the problem is the French are using rifled muskets, while the Mexican army is using smoothbore muskets. So in terms of a long engagement, Mexico is gonna lose, even though they're in a forest, I think. Oh yeah, Mexico is already losing, as a matter of fact. Not only because their Grenadiers of the Legion so much better in terms of shooting, but Mexico is somewhat clumped up. And yeah. That's a terrifying volley. Is he gonna... Oh, they're doing Neopfire. Oof. I like the voices. But now the flanks are engaged. Oh no, pull these cavalry back! Pull these cavalry back! This is a very expensive cavalry. Is going to get volleyed by the Mexican infantry. I know the Mexican infantry don't have good smoothbore rifles, but they still hurt because the cavalry dudes are a huge target. I don't think he's paying attention. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, they're gonna get the charge bonus off. Charge bonus is 14. Okay, Romeo should have France should be very thankful that the units charging him were Mexican Lancers and Mexican Cuirassiers, because if those were Russian Lancers or British Lancers or even Prussian Hussars, they would have just done wonders. But now on the side, shooting the force has begun. 172, 141, 138 against what? 200, 143, and 122. So, yeah, a bit even. The reason why it's even is not because Mexico has better guns, is because Mexico has a tree line, and Mexico is going to be using that against the French. You probably can't hear me, but Mexico was using tree line against the French, which is impressive. On this side, we have some Guard Grenadiers. Yes, wonderful blue and red. For those who don't know, during Napoleon's time, when I'm talking about Napoleon's time, I'm talking about the third, not the god, not the first. During Napoleon's time, the Imperial Guard was reformed, but it neither had the skill of the first Imperial Guard, which is Napoleon the First Imperial Guard, nor did they have nor did they have the Oh, they're gonna volley each other in this forest. Imperial Guard units versus the Mexican infantry. Not lost a single man. Never mind, take it back. Mexico is getting volleyed in the face. He is doing a good job by flanking, and that's how you break units. But the problem is that this is a Grenadier unit. Morale in this game is pretty high for these units. It says a morale of 8, but they do a lot of... Yeah, 125, and that's getting volleyed in the face. 192. This unit is gonna have morale problems if they continue to sit like this. But on this other side, Mexican cavalry is going against the French cavalry, and finally Mexico is having problems with their morale because their cavalry is not the best. Cuirassiers, although the Centre Guard is less men, the Cuirassiers should be able to lose this. Yeah, the Cuirassiers are going to lose. in long-term engagement. On this side, the Lancers are actually not going to do too well. Finally, they're using artillery, but you're gonna get friendly fire. On this side, both sides are not going to be attacking because both sides are well fortified, and if Mexico attacks here, he's going to get killed automatically. Sun Guard should be able to win this. 57 against 42. Yeah, they can definitely turn this around. 54 against 41. Yeah, Sun Guards are very terrifying if used correctly. Mexico is now putting massive holes in the French ranks, down to 55, 102, but on the same side, Mexico is also losing a good few chunks. 199. Oh, he's trying to boost morale. One of the marchers of King Louis the 14th, I believe. And yes, that side has just started opening up their volleys, but the center is still just gunning at each other. Oh, that is Mexico's Lancers. I thought that was the general for the second.
Garde à vous! Une bataille, c'est savoir se battre, mais aussi savoir attendre.
Vive en peur! Oh wow, the Imperial Guard still has their standards. Elsewhere, there's not really much going on. France is now actually attacking on this side. Yeah, and they're actually not going to do too well because they're fighting against infantry, but he is having to deploy more and more troops. This is actually Song Guard. He's actually going to be charging into a forest, which is not the best use of a Song Guard, but hey, that's going to threaten the flank. And now they're going to actually form square. Yeah, some units are actually spinning out by a lot. These guys are fresh. Or relatively fresh. I have no idea what this cavalry force is doing here. But, even if they're 22, they can do a lot of damage. This entire front rank just stood on their horses and started chopping these guys. But this Song Guard unit really excels at killing massive blobs of infantry, I guess. Yeah. Oh no, they're gonna. No! Just charge in. You're gonna. Oh, did you? Dude, charge in. Just charge in. Come on, dude. They're gonna volley you. And there goes the entire unit. But yes, both sides are... It's the battle of the flanks. And, Grenadiers versus Grenadiers. This artillery piece is just still opening fire on this, guerrillas. We have even more infantry that Mexico has not deployed. On this side, Mexico is taking quite a beating, 49, 38. But so have... Oh no, they have... Oh, France just deployed another unit of Guard Grenadiers. Not a bad choice. This Cuirassier is going to come in, and they're actually going to get a lot of kills because they are a cavalry unit. They are charging into a forest, but never doubt cavalry for a full second that they can do a lot of damage. Take the enemy colors! Take the colors! Take the colors of the French, a foreign legion! Come on, take the colors! Oof, oof. We have any more left? Yes, we have him left. Take the colors! Oh no, he's gonna get shot point blank! And there goes the entire unit. The general staff is also helping out. But on this side, the infantry are just opening fire en masse against this massive blob. If I was France, you have the numerical superiority, so might as well just charge in.
The enemy has discovered your hidden units.
Where? Where? Oh, on this side. Yeah, some Mexican troops are actually running away. 3 units just routed on this side. They've taken atrocious casualties. 29. Wow. 33 and 35. But Mexico is still standing strong, opening fire, returning fire, but he needs to do something quick. He has a lot of troops in the center. I know you're going to be attacking an artillery piece, but this player does not. The French player doesn't seem to know what he's doing with the artillery. Because if I were the French player, I would be using case shot. But Mexico is deploying more infantry. So, oh no. Alright, we are somewhat back from a crash, and well, I think this is where we left off. I don't know 100% for sure. But it looks, on the battle replay, this looked pretty similar. Mexico has decided to move 2 more units of line infantry. Yes, I can deploy some guerrillas, which are actually pretty good in force combat. They have less men, but they should be better in force, and shooting at least. This Imperial Guard Grenadiers unit is just holding the line, and they inflicted a lot of damage. The Mexican general is actually right here trying to inspire his troops, but that's not going to work because most of his troops morale are quite poor. And now France is just going to move up at point blank range and open fire into this forest. 3 units of Mexican infantry. Pretty full health, I dare say. But then so are the French. 2 units are not so healthy, and 2 units are quite healthy. But yes, if see their charge bonuses. Yeah, France has better charge bonus and has better defense. So yeah, Mexico is really on the backside in terms of unlike Russia, they don't have a charge bonus, and unlike what do you call it? Unlike they're just gonna open fire volleys at each other. But these 2 Mexican reserve units are just going to be moving on the flank, and look how many damage they have taken already just from running around the battlefield, essentially. This Imperial Guard unit has already got 172 kills. This other Imperial Guard unit, 224 kills. And Mexico, for those who don't know, Mexico I don't think has any guard units. So that's going to make Mexico's situation even worse. Right here in the forest line, troops are actually starting to be shaken. Grenadiers of the Legion and Grenadiers of the Legion. And on here we have some guerrillas trying to... Actually, not a bad idea. Move them right here. Wait, he has a lot of guerrillas right here. He should have just moved up. But the second that he does move up, another unit of Grenadiers of the Legion is just gonna... Yeah, and not only that, he's also getting exposed to artillery. Okay, this dude is sad. This dude literally just got cannoned by his own... Oh my god. You can even see where he got killed. Like, literally, that's legit sad. Like, as an artillery crew, you expect the artillery to know their weapon and not kill themselves with their own weapons, but, guess not. This general has gotten so destroyed that he's alive, don't get me wrong, but, yeah, it's not looking good. Now, the French are just gonna sit back and relax. They're not in a covered position, but yeah, Mexico is doing quite poor in this forest line. The fresh units are gonna be helping, but not by much. 917. This one is 190. This guard unit is 262. And that's gonna scare off the guerrillas for Mexico for some time. This unit of... yeah. The only real advantage that Mexico had was the vanguard units of guerrillas, and if you put them in the forest, they actually could have done some damage. But now they're not in the forest, so that's gonna make their situation quite bad. And yeah, if I was Mexico, I would actually deploy my entire army here, and then yeah, literally do that. And then France has a choice of attacking here or attacking behind, and I'm pretty sure France would just whatever way you get smashed. But so yeah, but that's what I would have done if I was playing Mexico. Maybe you couldn't even deploy back there. I actually don't know, because I haven't used rice fields on Scramble for the Far East map to know. Yeah, Mexico. Oof. Smoothbore muskets really hurt Mexico. France have rifle muskets, so they actually can stay back, relax, and just shoot into this forest. And even though this forest is helping, and this forest is not like an open battlefield, rifled muskets are doing a terrifying job. This Imperial Guard infantry has gotten 208 kills, but they've started to lose a lot of numbers recently. Don't do this. Don't do this. You're getting friendly fire. You are definitely getting... This unit is definitely getting friendly fire. Yeah. This poor unit of the Grenadiers of the 2nd Legion is getting friendly fire by this unit, which is really bad. I'm gonna bet you that this unit is gonna be losing more men than against these guerrillas. How many? Oh my god. Four men the last time we checked. Now in this first line, Mexico is having an extremely hard time holding on. Oh my god, the French are just gonna charge in. Why do I hear the music? It's this unit. Once again, another march of the by King Louis. Oh, that's unfortunate. On this side, the Grenadiers outright charged in, and they pop. No, the Grenadiers, a march for the Guard Grenadiers is pretty amazing, and when you hear it, it's dang amazing. This Guard unit is getting shot on the flank, and they're just gonna be taking that. Like, how badass do you have to be? And they're not getting killed. What the freak? Now they're gonna charge in, but this is more like a walk-in, not a charge-in. But these Guard Grenadiers are still gonna do a lot of blows. And as a matter of fact, the infantry unit in the front lines have just been routed. So Mexico only has this entire front line, which is 4 units of guerrillas, and this other side has just outright done the opposite of getting destroyed. The battle for the flanks, both sides have just decided to go for the flanks, have gone just terribly well. Yeah, look about the amount of casualties for these Grenadiers of the Foreign Legion. But France has claimed victory. Now they're actually going for the center. Mexico does have a barricade set up, and I don't know how well it's going to perform. It's not gonna really matter because France is just now gonna flank around because a lot of defenses, there are big holes in the defenses, and now he's finally switching to shrapnel shot. Great, finally. That's where the most of the damage comes in. Not only that, he's gonna realize really quick that shrapnel shot you can just spam shrapnel shot. You just have to make sure your guns are keep firing shrapnel, and that's where they do the maximum damage. But yes, oh no, the Imperial Guard! Oh my god. Napoleon has committed his guard! Vivons pas! Well, that was fun, but that's it. Well, yeah, the entire Mexican front line has just broken and ran. But that's it for this battle, guys. It's definitely, well, Romeo wins. Romeo, who is playing as Mexico, and yeah, France wins. So the Battle of the Flanks, France wins the Battle of the Flanks. So have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Now, before you leave, I would like to thank you very much for watching this video. I will be honored if you could like and subscribe to the channel. Remember, more videos are coming out, so it is a good idea to click on that notification button. Anyways, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.